Would I say good morning, afternoon, or evening? Okay, good morning, everyone, because we are just starting now. In online business, there's no money since it's 24 hours, no money. So, let me just start by standing on the existing protocol. I appreciate you all for coming for this program. My name is AA Abdulfatai. My primary business is real estate, and I'm as well as into auctioneering. By virtue of my profession, I've risen to the peak of the profession. I'm a fellow of the Nigeria Institution of Estate Survey and Valuer. It serves me positively, and at the same time, I won't say negatively because I've never been found wanting. As well as I'm as well as into auctioneering too, a fellow in that institution too, an institution of administration. This is what I do for a living. I'm as well a member of the READER, Nigeria Estate Development Association of Nigeria. I'm a member of READER, and I have ongoing projects. So you don't think if I make money, I want to go into real estate. I want to go into real estate. I'm into real estate, and I'm as well into real estate development. As we speak now, I have ongoing personal project of 270 housing units in Peggy by Apple. So if you want to get details, if you're interested as a member, I can give you 20% discount. It's not third party, it's personal estate. So as we speak, by virtue of my profession, I do visibility and viability studies, and projects on blockchain came along. I was a novice in the space, but knowledge does not domicile anywhere. You have to search for it. I search for it by virtue of my profession, doing disability and viabilities. I analyze it and I see it being a visible project. That's why I said I was not consulting to look into the project. I want to be part of the project. And today, I'm standing in front of you as a global advisor to the platform, meaning that from the time they conceived the idea, I was one way, or I am one way or the other part of what make this to be part of it. So, and I'm glad as well that I have able and capable leaders who have the capacity to take every one of us here to the promised land. I greet all the leaders in the house, Ambassador, Mr. Victor, Big Sam, and every other person who have taken their time to come for today's discussion. It is a great opportunity for us to have this with us. Binance has come, they've gone, Bybit, and what have you. We have so many exchange that have come, and they are there, but the opportunity still lies now with us if we want to be part of it. If I ask now how many people have lost money online, I believe nobody hands will be down. But that does not mean that you still want to hear anything in that space and you want to say no to it. But like I said, you won't say because you are looking for money, you will not take certain caution. But you need to take caution, and that caution should be within the limit of what is acceptable to a reasonable person who really and truly want to do business. In my profession, when we are doing visibility and viability analysis, there is this triangle that must be complete. If one of these ingredients is missing, don't do the business, meaning it's not viable. Number one, like I mentioned, is the visibility. Exchange was mentioned in the course of the presentation. Ubit what? Exchange. And that exchange is what? Platform. This era, what people put in place that generates money is not how active you are, but what is the system you put in place that generates money for you. 99.9% of people who are familiar with this hotel here might not even know or been here before. Booking.com, hotel.com, Expedia, and so on and so forth. These are systems that people who own this system does not even have even one house. Booking.com, have you ever seen their house where Booking.com is written? Uber, do they have any taxi? Bolt, do they personally have any? These are system platform that is set in place that is generating money. So this platform is for what? Traders, where real-time activities takes place. The normal aboki, because when we talk about exchange, some of us who are just for the first time coming close to blockchain, we might not understand what exchange means, but we see an exchangers every day, most especially in Nigeria. The normal aboki we see on the road, Yusuf, Hassan, and the rest, our northern brothers, who change money. I want to buy dollar, I want to buy pound sterling. Have you seen any one of them stop the business that they are no longer doing it? These are physical people that we see that does this business. Like I said in Kano, that if there is anywhere in the world where people supposed to understand what exchange is all about, is supposed to be in the northern Nigeria. Because anywhere you travel to, in as much as money is being traded on the road, that person must be in Nigeria and from the northern part of Nigeria. So it was not difficult to explain this to them because it's active and they are making profit. So if it's real that business is visible, that there's activities, yes, number one is key, that there is trading, there's business, there's work. Number two is the viability. This viability is that you are not just working, but you are making what? You are making profit. And not just profit now, cash flow is there. If you can ascertain that not a stagnant system or an intermittent system, when you talk about profit, it's an undulating, it undulates at times, it's not stagnant. That's why if you look into the trading activities, you see P stroke L, meaning you can make profit, you can lose. It undulates. So it's certain that they are making profit, and this profit, before you can ascertain it, you must be able to differentiate the capital from what they make extra. That extra should cover the operational costs, administrative costs, statutory bills, and before you talk about profit, isn't it? So if it's certain that that is figured out, the third aspect of it is security. If you have 1, 2, 3, then you can confirm that sustainability is what? Is guaranteed. What will make you out of business if these three are nothing? And moreover, a trading platform of this magnitude is not owned by an individual. That make it better. And that's where you see people pushing banks from a local state bank, regional bank to national bank, becoming what? PLC. Moving from what? Limited liability to what? To public finance. And that's why the initial exchange offer of this platform was given to people to say, bring your capital to form this business. Are you with me? So these were clearly defined, and as you are sitting, you can imagine what is taking place in an exchange. For an ordinary, don't let me use that word ordinary, for an individual you know that is into exchange, if you give him $100 in the morning to change to Naira in the morning, and in the evening you said, I don't want again, give me that money back, will he give you that amount? So whether you go in or you go out, there's commission, they are making profit. If you go into a platform, you trade, whether you make profit or you lose, there is money being dropping into the exchange. Now, if we are to break it down, how exchange makes their money, if we want to go theoretical, we'll count about 17 ways. But right now, within Ubit exchange, we can figure out 9 right now because today, 15th of September, making precisely 5 months that the exchange opened to the public. 5 months today, on the 15th of April, 2024. And what they have achieved in these 5 months, some exchange, including Binance, could not achieve this in 1 year. In terms of the community and in terms of products, Binance did not achieve them in 1 year. When you talk about having a community with their KYC, it was far, far to what they have achieved. Now they have been able to have partners with the big names in the industry. When we talk about blockchain, people who have interest, you saw it in the term of, when the slide was being scrolled, BlackRock and the rest. It was not just on paper. We were there, about 12 of us from Nigeria, in May 18 specifically, when their first launching to the public was carried out, and 6 of those names were physically present to sign MOU, which I was a party or witness to one of the MOU signed directly. It was not in absentia. I don't know whether you understand what that means. So it was something that was historical, and we can confirm to say since then they have been growing from strength to strength. So as it is right now, they've partnered in such a way that they will be in a very short time. Other exchange will fight hard to meet with them, because the roadmap of the exchange is that in the next 2 years they want to be among the top 10 or to make a difference. They are coming in an era that if you don't have innovation that will be different, make you different from others, what will make others to come to you? And that's why in less than 3 months they were able to have partner in the like of Visa. Majority of us are used to P2P. When they come to us, we want to change money from Naira or from whatever. Now, they are coming up with a system that with your local cards that you have in your local bank, you can use it directly to make deposit into the system. And at the same time, you can use crypto into a fiat card that you can use anywhere in the world. They are not just doing it alone, they are doing it in partnership with Visa. And when we are talking about security, aside from the compliance certificates they have in Australia, in Canada, and in US, they have the governance necessary requirements within the blockchain industry. That's why it was easy for them that within 3 months, they were able to have been established themselves in secondary exchange, like in the MSC, Hotcoin, CoinKego, CMC, that's Coin Market Cap, and the rest of them, you can find them there. Now, if we want to bring it down, not no much time, I time myself. If we want to bring it down now to the business that they are doing, the opportunity they are giving to us is an avenue for us to invest in ourselves, not in any other person. When you invest in yourself, you can assist those who you see as vulture around you to invest in them, for them to invest in themselves as well. And how do you invest in some of these people? Is to educate them. They are not taking the money they are to give to celebrities. Binance signed up Ronaldo on the 18th of November 2022 with 1 billion US dollar in order to create the publicity and traffic towards them. And they are not spending even 500 million if the analysis on the compensation plan is spread. Look at how much is going out on daily basis. Now let's go back to the products as per they are paying this is much, is not much. It's what you as an individual can afford, because no overpay the way the way the system is being distributed. Now let me take it from their token, which is UB. This UB is their native coin and not native token, which they decide to say within the system, the commission they are going to pay is going to be in their native coin, STUB. It's a stable coin, 1 to 1. One of these is one of these. Every day they pay you with this. You convert it to this. When you convert it to this, you now convert this to what? To USDT. And when you convert to USDT, what next? You convert it to Naira. Are you getting this? So this is stable in paying you every day. This is stable in conversion to this. But by virtue of this, their products, because some of us will say, we are giving them money, why are they giving us this so much return? It's not much, I repeat. This is their products. Now let me use a product-based business to analyze this. Hope you give me 5 minutes to do that. Let's assume I have a supermarket. In my supermarket, are you expecting one singular type of product? Aha, good. In the exchange, you will find over 300 assets there, coin and token, from Bitcoin to the rest of them, isn't it? Yeah. So that is like the supermarket. So in my own supermarket, if I have a special Zobo, that is my signature in my own supermarket, that is the only place where you will find it. And my cost of production is 10 Naira. Please, I want to break it down so we understand how money is being made within a system and how the compensation plans works. If my cost of production of one bottle of the special Zobo, which Yoruba call Bobo Ishe, you know what that means? The moment you take it, it satisfies you in every ramification. And as a result of that, 10 Naira is my cost of production, but because of the other expenditure and the rest profit, and I'm selling it at 50 Naira. How much am I making as profit here? So now people are buying it. Other supermarkets are hearing about these special products that is trafficking people into it. Do you think they will come for it or not? When they come for it, if they decide to sell at 60 Naira, how much is my own profit? It's still 40 Naira. But how much is it here? 60 Naira. But time will come when I will not sell retail again. I will be selling what? Supply the secondary market. At this price, if I want to sell to secondary market because they are selling at 60, I decide to say no more retail. I will be selling to the secondary market at how much? 50. How much will I be making as profits? Okay, still 40. Okay, they are selling 60 now. Okay, let me still leave it at this. Being wholesale, large quantity is going out. If I now decide to say, okay, if you buy 5, I'm going to give you 10 Naira. If you buy 20, I'm going to give you how much? 40 Naira. Am I losing anything? No. My profit is still here because it's my products. So this UB is the products of the supermarket. And now they are not the only one using it. Others are subscribing for it. By next month, the entire exchange is going to be listed not only as coin, as the token now, it's going to be listed as an exchange in CoinKego and CoinMarketCap. Because now you can only find it as a how which you can access the internet to open CoinMarketCap and access to see how they classify UBITs right now for you to see the type of products that they have. So this is their products. So in blockchain, the cost of production is just quantity. It's a digital something. Not that they bring Maggi, bring salt, pound anything. It's value. And the value now is being appreciated. When we started, it was 10 cents. That's 0.1. Today is over $2, meaning we have made 20 times of whatever we invested in less than 5 months. And others are still coming on board. And the value is this. So if the KYC members are still within 200,000, because not everybody has done their KYC, the one that is captured by digitally is the fully KYC members. If it's about 200,000, 200K, and the value has gone to 2,000, if the membership grows to 2 million or even 1 million, what do you think that the value will be? By projection, on or before December, this value is being projected at 50. But it's an exaggeration. But it cannot be less than $5. That is the worst that can happen between now and December. So the opportunity that lies here is so much, because an exchange within the blockchain industry, when you draw the pyramid, within the blockchain, some of us will say, I only buy coin, you hold. Some people has wallets. Some people are trading. Every activities that take place within blockchain industry, it end up where? In exchange, because the money needs to go out. No matter the value of your Bitcoin, no matter what you have as an asset, airdrop, drop anywhere, is coming to an exchange. So to think that exchange will come and go, it's not possible. If you have issue to say in so exchange, you bought certain assets and it lost value, that one a cash and carry, pump and drop. But to invest in an exchange like we are investing directly, because the exchange is real-time exchange. It's not a Ponzi scheme. I've given you the products that they are selling, not that activity is not there. The exchange is working and they are using their product to traffic people into the exchange. Real-time exchange where active trading is taking place, whether spot, future, or derivative, and marginal, all others will come. All the analysis here was just on staking, the bonus staking from October. No matter the amount of community you have, in as much as anything that gives the exchange money, you are going to get benefit from it, 0.2% of whatever they make from the profit. And there's another, the necessary release will come out. There's the one for 60/40. All this analysis, we're going to get the breakdown before the end of this month. And they are going to be the first exchange as well. They want to combine crypto and stock. This will happen in October. So if it happens, it's going to be monumental, because within the stock, you can trade gold, you can trade crude oil, anything that comes to your mind that is in the stock market, you can trade it, and you can trade currency as well within the exchange. So the upgrade that is going to be released in a few days' time back in the Google Play Store, we are going to do another update. How many of us have started like 2 months ago? 2 months ago. You will notice that like every 2-3 days, you keep doing update. The updates tire Google, because if they send one update to Google, before they finish updating it, another one is ready. Who have experienced that? If one update comes in the morning, before you finish updating it, in the evening, another one is ready, because they are not sleeping. And why they cannot sleep? The market is so competitive, and they must be readily available to be awake. If we check the token economics, which they call tokenomics, we discover that the distribution makes so much sense. What is the total number of their tokenomics? 100 million, not in trillion. And that's why the value keep appreciating and it will never come down. So the money that is here is so sweet. If you don't want to come in as a networker who want to promote, yes, you can come in as an investor. And when you come in as an investor, what are you looking for? Money. Majority of us who are here might be here for one or two reasons. One, for money. Two, knowledge base. And that's why you see some gathering like this. Some people will tell you, I don't have money. But they've gathered what? The knowledge. So some of us are here for both the knowledge and the money. If it's money, the money is here. If it's knowledge, the knowledge is here. How we want to take advantage of it is left to us. Somebody will want to ask, what is guarantee that my money is safe? Somebody came to my office and say, how are you sure this thing will not fail? I ask, how much you want to invest? He said, $1,000. I said, I have $168,000. Look at it and look at how much it's generating every day. I'm into real estate. I have ongoing project. A house was sold at 60 million 3 weeks ago. The money was invested for just 15 days, a trial, to show to somebody that come. I'm into real estate. This house that is sold for 60 million. The annual rent was 2 million naira per annum in Kubwa, 4-bedroom bungalow, if you know Kubwa very well. This on daily basis was generating 375,000 naira. So do the math and tell me whether real estate is better than this platform. No, you can do the calculation. So that house now is down. The ongoing estate projects, the money is coming from here now. Am I the one breaking head? There's another account that has 15 million naira. This 15 million naira account is for salaries because I have over 138 staffs, not the contracts on site. These are full-time. This I'm using it only to pick money from there to pay salaries. So not that I will be cracking my head. My money is what is working for me now. So who among us here is into transportation business, like boats, bike? Are you into any bike business? Delivery van? So nobody is doing residual business here. In Ibadan, yesterday, a woman said, like I asked, she said she has a bike that is delivering, is it 2,500 every day? And she's just planning to buy another bike. I say, okay, mommy, what you will do is this. Instead of you buying 2 bikes like you are planning this Monday, when is Monday? Tomorrow. Please, just put 1 million. 1 million will give her, if she, since it's bike, she cannot decide to buy back and want to sell in 2 months. Do 3 months or 6 months. At 6 months, you will be getting 8,000 naira every day on 1 million. Then 1.2 million was giving her 2,500 naira every day. Which one is better? Then, if we are thinking that how come, it's still within their products. It's in a very wide imagination of somebody to have think on how go to markets. You can see the community, green, positive, markets. So you can see it in the markets. Okay, you can find it in MSC, Hotcoin. So these are just by the way. So what I was trying to say is that the opportunity that the exchange has given to us is massive. The product is there, and the value they are creating for these assets, the token, that made it to grow from 0.1 to 2 is massive. You can see it's organic growth. They have it in the secondary exchange and it's trusted. You can see the green aspect of it. It's well trusted. So if this opportunity is here and we don't want to take it, we might be doing ourselves. Then I will tell you one thing for free. Because by this time next week, I will be in Kaduna. Just left to Shogo to meet up with this program today. I'll be in Kaduna. I won't be able to be here. But hear this. The percentage of 0 points, you remember all the percentage? Okay, let me, 15 days. How many percentage? 0.5. 30 days. 0.6. 90 days. 180 days. And 360 days. 0.85. I can tell you that this is not going to be there forever. Very soon. How soon depend on the roadmap. This will be reduced. Before, 30 days used to be, when we started, it used to be what? 0.7%. All this will still come down because this, like a base, the 1 billion, for example, that they are supposed to use to give to celebrities to come on. In a products market, for example, and other product base, they give people cars, isn't it? Give people high incentive most expensive wristwatch, holidays, and the rest. If the money are put together and being released on daily basis, is it not the same thing? You talk about because they are products. You think they don't have product? What is Ubit? Is it not their own product? So what is the Ponzi there? What is the online business there? When you talk about online business, the real business takes place in an exchange. Real business, no matter how you make money, you still look for where will I change my money. And that place is here right now. So if, for example, you have decided to do 360, for example, and come October ending, the company said they are reducing this to 4%, your money will keep running at this value until the end of it. But if you are still want to try with $100, like somebody did last week that we had program there, that day he was contemplating whether he should do $50,000 or he should do 1,000. Around 12 midnight, he was disturbing the person that brought him, and I was with the person. It got to a time I said, come, just tell this person, if you want to do, because I don't know, I'm not a networker, but now I found myself to be one. I've never been a crypto person. I find myself now doing it. If I'm in the civil service, maybe by now I will have retired by age or retire by a number of years that I have served within the government establishment. I left MPA in 1986 to join Port Harcourt Refinery. I left Port Harcourt Refinery in 1992. So not that I've not worked on salary basis. Before I looked at it to say, no, let me exhibit what I have. So I furthered my education, and glory be to God. If Abuja is being shared, I have my own enough shares there. So the time that takes this, my big man, to invest his 50,000 since last week Sunday, he did this afternoon when I asked, they say he did $100. So it's today that he started calling. Oh yeah, come, where you dey? I say, that day, if he has invested 50,000, how much do you think he will have made between that last week Sunday and today? Yes. So you can see how opportunities are. When Big Sam said, if somebody posts something out, he will get something. Somebody took the advantage of time. Is that person living here empty-handed? No. That's how opportunities are. If you see it, you don't take it. That opportunity will take you. Then you will be regretting. For all the time you spend, if you don't spend it well, you are only wasting your life. Honestly, you can imagine those who understand what exchange are. When I was given the slots to say Africa, they gave me just 3 slots. They say if you can bring 3, we'll know you are serious. But I got more than 7. Because people who know that I don't just do anything, I've never been, say, my hand burnt in anything, because I will do my due diligence until I'm more than convinced and confused before I say I want to do. Your guy, he has told you, he doesn't have money. He borrowed to say, no, this one will not. And that initial exchange offer was supposed to last for 30 days. 17 days, they sold everything. $10,000. Within 17 days, they sold all that formed the foundation for the business. So it's not one-man business. Now, what if the person run away? You can imagine where will the system runs away. So just wait, be looking where we'll be cashing. Majority of our people wake up in the morning. Before, when I wake up, the first thing I will check was my phone. But I don't do that again, because I know that it's like too last.